Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me, ScottDog. Welcome to day 29 of our 29 games in 29 days. And we've got one that's name I can't pronounce. It's Naheulbeuk? Naheulbeuk? Maybe? Dungeon Master. Let me just tell you a little bit about this game. It's available for £20.99. It's been out since November 2023. There was an RPG made of this, sort of based on, I guess, tabletop role-playing type rules. I never actually played that. I think I may have played a demo of that, actually, interestingly. A dungeon in danger. Build, manage, and defend your tower in the satirical, heroic fantasy universe dungeon of Naheulbeuk. From a shaky establishment to an infamous lair. Mostly positive reviews. The recent reviews have been mixed. So we're going to give this a little go. Campaign or sandbox? Let's go campaign, shall we? Do you wish to start a campaign? Yeah, why not? Interesting that it pops up asking us whether we're sure we want to play the campaign. But I'm hoping the campaign will talk us through. That's usually what they do, right? They start small and build up. And this is kind of, I guess, a base building game, right? Okay. There's a freaky looking chicken. Holy crap, that's a big tower. If we need to defend, surely we could just bring that bridge up.
Decades, the dungeon of Naheulbeuk has been one of the crown jewels of the lands of Fang.
Okay.
Huh, that's funny. I never heard of it when I was studying for my Bitter Warlock Sidekick certification.
Public relations are tough for independent dungeons.
Okay, this is Zangdar.
Oh, aren't you affiliated with the Dungeons Fund?
With those unscrupulous parasites? Never. But we do have the most insidious traps, the most cunning guards, the most dreadful monsters, and the most remarkable treasures.
Okay.
How delightful. May I look around?
No, we've been renovating. The paint's still wet.
Ah, too bad.
Despite our reputation being well established, I've decided that this dungeon needs to take things to the next level.
Yes, the ad made that very clear.
The ad?
And I need more time for my magical research.
Right.
Certainly. So, about my compensation,
Well, let's not quibble over trifles. I'm aligned with industry norms. Not to mention, there's the gratification of joining a renowned wizard.
Yes, of course. May I meet the other members of the team?
Well, actually, not today. They're attending a seminar for process improvement. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I go to those all the time.
The clock is ticking, and you're not the only applicant. What's your decision? This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer.
I'm interested. Not like I have a choice anyway. No one's hiring half-goblins. There's too much discrimination in this sector. All right, I'm in.
Little half-goblin.
Perfect. You made the right choice. And now?
Yes?
Get to work, you wretch! I don't pay people to stand around.
Jeez. Zangdar's a dick.
Yes, master. All right, let's see. Where is the dungeon staff? What state are the premises in? I'll have a look around the property. I wonder if signing this contract was such a good idea.
I agree, buddy. But what are you meant to do, eh? Okay, there's a lot of supporting pillars. There's a dude running around over here. Rotate the camera with this. Zoom in. We've got that. First steps. Welcome to the dungeon of Naheulbeuk. I think I may have said that wrong again. The dungeon is in a poor state for too long. Your mission is to restore it. In other words, make it profitable. As you can see, the reputation is currently at 1, which is really bad. Your goal is to improve it and make it the most feared and attractive dungeon in the lands of Fang. Okay, select Zandar. Okay, so we was here.
My time is precious.
This is Zangdar, the master of the dungeon. When his patient gauge reaches 0, it's game over. Okay. It's got a nice bedroom. It's a weird shaped bedroom. I will say that. What are you keeping in here? Okay. Select the steward, Rivax.
Oh
Rivax.
dear. Faucets and drains. I won't listen to the voices in my head. No, 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 no.
The head stooge. Okay. Select a minion. I can do that. You.
Always ready for work.
A human cook. Okay. A minion has an origin, a profession, a rank, and a salary. Grade 1 minions, interns, cost nothing. Okay, so you're a grade 8. A minion gains experience while working. They increase their rank. Higher-ranking minions claim higher salaries, but fail their tasks less. Okay. The Lands of Fang, the units of time is 10 days a week. Every week, all minions receive their salary. The dungeon fees deducted each week are shown in orange. Okay. Each minion has specific needs. If these aren't met, health and morale gauges will drop. Okay. Minion die if they run out of health and resign when their morale hits rock
Master,
bottom. Okay.
If I may, isn't it a bit strange for an evil dungeon to have its tavern open to the public?
We should pause, right?
Yes, well, it's a convenient way to make some money. But I'm not very good at managing it.
I see. Well, it could prove to be useful.
Okay. So we've got a tavern.
We'll never be able to retain our staff with such rundown premises, Master.
I have no money to spend on a luxury lounge for my lazy servants.
Oh, but it's a matter of standards. Take the Temple of Wismo, for example. They have 18 toilets just for the servants.
What? Those frauds. Well, do what you must, but don't go overboard. We're not running a hotel.
And maybe we should if we're having adventurers come here.
Let's see. We won't get anywhere without bathrooms, for starters. Chamber pots and manure heaps are so last century.
Okay. Select the construction tab. Choose a room to build, a bathroom. I don't know how big a bathroom needs to be. Let's put it here, shall we? Select the latrines. Okay. We'll give them a little bit of privacy. Validate and pay. Nice. Time can be stopped or sped up. Yeah, we hear you. Okay. Oh, you just ran. Oh, you're building. I see. Okay. You know what? Can we get another cheeky little one of these in? No, not at the moment. Okay. But the building is happening. Who are these guys? So we can speed this up then, right? I've just got to watch this happen. What's with this bridge?
Perfect. We now have a decent bathroom. Now, dormitories with beds.
I don't pay you to nap.
Speaking of payment...
Later. Super busy, magical research and all that.
Okay, we need
I think I'll have to put a little slush fund aside.
a dormitory. Can I put it here? Will this work? I don't know. Let's try it. Beds. Place 2 beds. I'm going to place more than 2 beds. Perfect. This looks lovely. Okay, let's speed this up again. Builders, get out here. Where do the builders live? Look at them go. Holy moly. Nice, okay. We're doing a grand job.
Master, the living quarters improvements are complete.
Not bad, but very expensive. We'll have to find some more money. If I'd wanted to go bankrupt, I'd have hired an interior designer.
It's not
I
wrong.
hear you, but given the state of the dungeon, I'm not sure how we could defeat a party of adventurers, even beginners.
If we're not up to snuff, it'll be your fault. Entirely.
But I just got here and, well, I do serve an evil wizard, not a charity.
Okay. The music doesn't sound great for us. What am I meant to be doing? Oh, hold on, there's more
We
talking.
have to develop this tavern to bring in some income.
Okay.
The old tavern keeper is gone. Yet another ungrateful coward. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I've got better things to do. I must focus on my magical research and developing my management skills.
You're not wrong.
I can handle it. So let's see. We need tables for customers, equipment for serving food and drinks.
In the meantime, I shall subscribe to a few periodical publications about evil dungeon management. We need to get this up to date.
I wonder if he knows what he's doing.
I don't think he
Don't
does.
you overspend. We want to extort gold from the poor, not waste our money on furniture for drunkards.
Select the tavern. I can do that. The tavern attracts customers looking to spend their gold. Each item in the tavern has a maintenance cost that is automatically deducted at the beginning of each week. Just like wages, the sum in orange includes maintenance cost. Okay. The number of customers and the tavern's income depend on the number of seats. For the moment, your idiot minions occupy the places of your precious customers to eat. Okay. Modify the room. Okay, can we... I mean, I'd really like to add a wall in here. Get rid of this door. Okay. Modify the tavern to accommodate 4 additional customers. Don't I just need to put a table in? Yeah, okay. How do I rotate? Here we go. Perfect. Keep building, boys.
By the troll's limp! Minions use a tavern as their canteen. We should take that into account.
I'd really like to expand it.
There. Table and sideboard. This should be enough to lure in a few dupes.
I hired an evil dungeon steward, not a lunch lady.
Indeed, master. But we need some revenue. Look, all these customers should earn us some gold.
There's some cards on the tail. Hold on. This doesn't sound good. Unless he really wants beer. Who's this dude?
Orlov for debrief, Master. Hey, what's with this dull-looking goblin?
Half-goblin? Who is this brute?
Good question.
He is the dungeon swordmaster and guard commander. So, are you back from the retaliatory raid?
Affirmative. We made it to target location, the so-called Temple of Wismal. Enemy ambush fighting. 100% loss rate on our side. Debrief over.
Oh, good. Sounds like it went
What?
well.
You turkeys!
I was injured 6 times myself. We were expected. I am the guard commander, not a marauder. This requires specific operational preparation.
Clearly. This doesn't speak highly about your abilities.
I mean, to be fair, he got injured 6 times and he was running like a champ.
Who asked you, you withered piece of lettuce?
Silence, you two! Revax is our new steward. As for you, Orloff, maybe I should get a new swordmaster.
Certainly, sir. But I'll complain to the Guild of Mercenaries and Dungeon Guards. This wasn't in my job description.
Ugh. Cursed be the bowels of the great Talifern! I'm so sick of these union demands! Beat it, both of you! I'm going back to my research.
I think we'd better try to collaborate. In our mutual interest, Sword Master.
Yeah, affirmative. For now, you little... yes, steward.
Aye, aye. Okay, we got a table. Now what? Chef isn't doing much chefing.
Sir?
Okay, what's next?
This failed raid explains why this dungeon is so badly guarded. Anyone can just waltz in. If we want to get rid of adventurers, we should deal with slackers first.
Affirmative. The downsizing caused by the incursion attempt on the Temple of Wismal is weighing on staff rotation. We must recruit new elite guards.
Guards are expensive. I read in Dungeons and Despots that support roles should be outsourced as part of a atomized management of the company's processes.
What the heck?
Don't you mean optimized, Master?
Silence! You know nothing of modern dungeon management vocabulary. As for you, improve the guard, but with no superfluous expenses.
We could hire a few interns. They shouldn't cost us much. We'd just have to think about feeding them from time to time.
Affirmative. That's it for now. I'll bring them up to speed. Trust me on that. Attention! At ease.
Guard rooms are vital to the dungeon. Place it near the dungeon's entrance. Okay, we can do that. I don't know how big a guard room needs to be. I'm thinking this whole space might be. We can get a couple of doors in here, right? Allows guards to post themselves in the room while waiting for an alert. Okay, let's get a couple of these. Right in the entrance as you come in. Automatically recruits and assigns up to 1 guard. Okay. Five? We only need 3, so let's put 5 in. We did some more expenses. Don't know if I like where these are placed, but it does leave us room for another one in the middle, so. I want to know where these builders come from. Are they external? Okay, nice. Each locker automatically recruits 1 or more guards. They go about their business until the alarm goes off. When it does, they automatically go into battle. Beware, each locker increases the population of the dungeon. Number of guards is always
the
displayed.
First interns have arrived. Soldiers, attention! Line up in pairs in the front rank. I only want to see 1 head.
I'm curious to see how he goes about training them.
Ideally, we should find a pile of dirt and make them dig a hole to bury him.
But that's absurd!
Negative. This is training through blind obedience. To think is to disobey. Come on the double, rookies. Up 2, up 2, up 2.
Intruders are exploring the dungeon, are they? Oh, here they come, look. These are the people. It's week 2.
That's right! Aim for the knees and the eyes. Be sly and cool.
Are you not...
Honor and chivalry are for losers.
Wait, hold on. Aren't you meant to be attacking? Hello?
Yes?
What? Survive the incursion. Are we not meant to attack back? I'm guessing this is kind of... They're walking right past the guardhouse. Oi! Literally, how am I meant to raise the alert? Oh, does someone need to see them? Is that what's happening here? They're going to go into the kitchen. Can I put windows in? Is windows a thing? I feel like windows would help. Oh my god, they're just walking around. They're just wandering around. How am I meant to stop these people? Oh, it's worked. Look, hold on. They're going into the guardhouse. I feel like that was an error. Surely we can put these people on patrol, right? Okay, there's a big battle going on. We seem to be doing okay.
Orloff for debrief. The intruders were evicted from the perimeter. Clean sweep.
Ah, finally. This is a dungeon, Not a squat for teenage pipe-smoking dropouts.
We did it. They're from the Lazy Bones.
Revax! Why are my minions so agitated? I can't focus in such a ruckus.
One of the servants is on strike, Master. He's protesting against
What are
his
you
working
talking
conditions.
about?
I could send the guards to slaughter this slacker. Civilians are so entitled.
I'm not sure that's the best approach for retaining competent staff, Master. We must listen to his
I mean, he's
demands and
right.
fulfill them.
I don't care about the specifics. I just need this rocket silenced. Deal with it, or you'll get the whip. Incidentally, there's an article in Dungeons and Despots about the psychological torture of middle management minions.
Oh, no. Okay.
What? I'm busy.
At the beginning of each week, strikes can break out in the dungeon with potentially disastrous consequences. Strikes have an effect of annoying Zangdar. When a striker's energy gauge is empty, he will stop protesting. If this happens, the morale of the minion is greatly reduced. Wants to work with their pet chicken, wants to work 6 days per 10-day week. Wants dental coverage, wants 5 weeks off a year, wants a raise, wants the coffee break, wants the coffee break, I see, wants to be able to drink in the workplace, wants to sit 5 minutes per hour worked, wants a glass of water, also wants Zangdar's resignation. Termination. You know what? Forget it. Their demands are unattainable. For now, just get rid of them. Get out of here.
Out with the striker. It'll make an example of him. Still, I should try to make sure it doesn't happen
Well, I mean,
again.
come on. He wants ridiculous things.
It's done, Master. Everything is back to normal. The strike is over.
About time. Let's move on. I've just been informed that the Temple of Wismal has increased its reputation. While we've been sitting on our haunches, whistling nursery rhymes.
That's not true.
We should limit the risk of strikes. The dungeon won't be able to repel adventurers with disgruntled minions.
Affirmative. To smash those little snoopers, you need motivated, and therefore well-fed, guards.
We're working on it.
These matters are unworthy of a high-level wizard. They're better suited for interns.
I mean, as a wizard, couldn't you just create food for everyone?
Of course, Master. I'll see what I can come up with. But we'll need a cook.
As long as they're not too expensive and can cook sumptuous meals. Bear and beer stew, for example.
That sounds amazing,
It's
actually.
also necessary to
wonder what
adapt
bear
the
tastes
food
like.
to each species. If we serve elfish fare to goblins, they'll start eating the elves too.
Build Rivax's office. Okay, where do we want that? I mean, we could. I wonder if we could just squeeze it in here. Do you reckon? Oh, can we get rid of these? This is not worthy of an office. Hold on. Maybe I put it in the corner. Maybe I put it near the boss's office. Okay, so that doesn't go. I see. And we'll put you here. Fine. What do we need in here? A desk. Okay, this might not be big enough, but... You know, I'm going to remove this. We'll put it somewhere else. Should we put it in this corner? And we'll put the door here. Perfect. And then we'll get the desk in. Whoops. Oh, well, that'll do. Okay, office is being built. Is there anything else we want to build? Guard room, dormitory. What about beds? Have I got enough beds? I don't know if I've got enough beds. I'd like to put another latrine in. How are we getting on over here? There's 3 people waiting in line. How are we getting on over here? You're building this. Hire 1 cook. We've only got the one. The one dude. He's an orc. Salary is 0. Filthy. Not sure how I feel about this, but...
Something wrong, human?
No, nothing wrong. I'm in good shape. I'm motivated. I stink. The origin of the minion determines its special traits and behaviors. For example, orcs are carnivorous, which requires your kitchen to produce meals of meat. Well, I mean, what other meals are there? Who's this dude? I like that they all stop a little way away from the door, even though we're not very alert to intruders.
Ahoy! I heard you're looking for a cook?
Well, yes, but I just hired one. An orc cook. It's the best I could afford. Are you qualified?
I sure am. I've been a cook, a barber, adventurer, surgeon, executioner, and embalmer. I can peel and bone like nobody's business. Mel Boots, here to serve you, with a preference for ale. Anyway, do you have someone for your tavern?
Well, actually, we don't. It is true we could use a good tavern keeper, but my budget's a bit tight.
I'll skim my pay off the take. Come on, you won't regret it. I'll turn it into a first-class boozing den. All of Fang will come here to get hammered. Just gotta keep the dishes real salty.
Gotcha! Relocating towards the bar. March! Hup, 2, hup, 2.
Your minions eating at the tavern, reducing your maximum number of customers. Canteens allow minions to eat in a separate room, which won't scare away the most wealthy clientele. Okay, build a canteen. We can do that. I mean, I guess we put it over here, right? Don't know how big a canteen needs to be, but we'll go here. Okay, I'd really like to squeeze some more in there. Hold on. Hold on a second. That's not what we wanted, is it? That's not what we want either. So I can't fit any more in there. I'm not sure I can fit any more in anywhere. I can put one here. I mean, it's a bit of a mess, right? But it'll do. Here come the builders. Now, I'm a little bit worried about the distance here. I'd love to be able to clear some of this out, make the kitchen bigger, and have an exit from here to here, but we did it.
Master, we have significantly improved the minions' living conditions. And for cheap, too.
And we'll serve 'em good. Cheap plunk, hard ale, and sausage that'll dry out your gullet.
What? Who is this individual?
This is the tavern keeper.
It's, Mel, the new tavern keeper. I'll explain.
My patience is running thin. We spend too much on nonsense here, and our reputation is stagnating.
You worry too much. What's this? Oh, they're the floors. Our reputation isn't increasing much.
Hey, no offense, but your dungeon's got quite a stench, don't you think? Reeks like a bunch of dead rats.
What? No, it doesn't. We just cleaned the mess and fired the slackers.
Just saying, but this morning I saw a cockroach so grossed out it puked. Mind you, I'm not the kind to wash the mugs every day or to take more than one bath a month, But hey, there are limits to filth.
It is true that to attract a certain class of customers or servants, we'll need to raise our standards. Cleaning, improving sanitary facilities, and hiring decent domestics.
Yep, exactly. Elves will do the trick. I know they're a bunch of lettuce munchers who think they're hot dung, but they don't mess around with cleanliness.
Hire a domestic elf. What? Okay, what am I doing? Hire a domestic elf. It's over here somewhere. Elves have special needs. Vegetarian, foppish. Does not generate reputation in dirty rooms. Carefree. Triggers traps more often. Rooms produce dirt, as they do minions, as do the minions when they move around. Okay. Depending on their origin of the traits, hygiene or dirtiness has an impact on the morale of such minions, such as elves or greenskins. The button indicates the domestics whether the room should be cleaned or not. Place 2 showers in the bathroom. I don't think that's going to happen, you know. Based on what we're looking at here. I don't know how to build these things. Add walls. How do I add 2 bathrooms? Do I have to... modify room. That's how. Okay, well look. Perfect. Place 2 showers in the bathroom. Hire an elf cook. Place a stove in the kitchen. Stove is pretty big. You can squeeze in there though. I guess we'll squeeze you in there as well. Okay. Place a pantry in the kitchen. Oh, hold on. Haven't we already got a pantry in the kitchen? Can I move you that way a little bit? Okay. I think we're all good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We want to clean this room.
What might this object in this shower be? A faucet? I see! Fascinating!
Look at these people. I mean, they are showering with their clothes on next to people, you know, doing their duty. But you know, it's fine, right? Where are the damn builders? Oh, there they are. They are working on it. We're making great progress.
Revax! The Temple of Wismal had marble columns installed. I just saw the etchings in the Dungeons and Despots magazine.
Oh, not again with that rag.
We need to revamp my dungeon's decor. This is an essential aspect of the prolificacy of this organization's processes.
Uh-huh.
Productivity, Master? But you said we don't have the funds to...
Just make some improvements, or I'll turn you into a flower pot. And stop contradicting my managerial guidelines, or you'll get your termination notice from Orloff's crossbow.
So the interior tab to increase the prestige of the rooms. Okay. Place 4 decorations. An empty fountain. Yeah. I mean, it's not in the middle. Which is a tad annoying. Decorative jars. How about a small little bench? Does anyone want a little bench? Perfect. Get building, boys. Okay, this is going fairly well.
Pleased with my choice of decor. I shall write to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang to share my creative insight.
Good idea.
I hope this won't get us into trouble.
I think it may have got us into trouble. Oh no, who's this dude? Ooh, looks like some kind of inspector. We brought this on ourselves.
Hello, I'm looking for the master of the dungeon of Naheulbeuk.
Well, I am his steward. How may I help you?
I'm here about the letter he sent to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang.
Are you going to publish his article on interior decoration?
I don't know. This is a matter for the DOAF Gazette editorial board. I am Doris
knew it.
Mortadella, head inspector of the Dungeons
I
Fund.
bloody well knew
I'm
it.
here for your membership application.
What? The DF? But, we didn't apply for membership.
Your master wrote to the DOAF. According to DOAF regulations, any such communication is to be considered as a membership application to its parent company, the Dungeons Fund, unless expressly stated otherwise.
But that's... oh, pus and boils! This is utter nonsense! What if we refuse to join?
Good question.
That is your right. In accordance with the DF regulations as ratified through case law by all courts in the lands of Fang, we would be entitled to a compensation of 200,000 gold.
Holy
coins.
crap.
200... What? That's racketeering!
That is
It'd
racketeering.
be easier to join the DF like most proper dungeons. I will have your master sign the documents. A measly 412 scrolls for a small dungeon like yours.
Pox and mutant rats!
Relax! In my office! Immediately!
He is not happy. General terms and conditions, servitude. Oh, God. Yeah, you know. Yeah, yes, in red.
Congratulations
So
on
obviously.
joining the Dungeons Fund. I will now share with you all my initial reports requiring immediate action on your
Oh,
part.
no.
By Gazor's tentacles! I can't believe we got played like this. Oh, I can already feel one of my migraines coming on. Relax!
I mean,
Deal with
this
it!
was genuinely your fault.
I've noted you lack a space dedicated to temporary interruptions of the activity of the staff, assuming the dungeon's ancillary functions. This can hurt their performance and the profitability of secondary revenue sources.
Say what?
You... Damn, my Hermetic Administration class seems like a lifetime ago. Are you asking for a break room for our minions, so that they stop hanging out at the tavern?
A crude simplification, but this
Yeah, we get it. Okay. Minions' morale gauge is influenced by three distinct needs: being clean or dirty, depending on origin, eating their fill, entertainment. Okay, so we need to build a break room. I guess we build it here, right? I mean, this... Hold on. Doesn't necessarily feel like it's gonna be amazing, but... A reading desk. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Look, we've got a nice little room into the dormitory. No, into the canteen. Okay, let's get building, boys. This guy seems pretty happy with himself.
With a gaming table, the minions will get some distraction.
Ah, kudos, my friend. That should stop them from wearing out the tavern benches.
Done. A perfectly functional break room for the dungeon's minions.
This is supposed to be an evil dungeon, not a resort for slackers. What's next? A temple of glue complete with giant nap room?
interesting. I shall continue to evaluate the performance of your organization's procedural subfunctions.
Yeah.
Kill me now!
I think what we want to do is edit this room and add a table in here maybe. Oh, what are these? A meat buffet.
Toiling all day keeps the master's whips at bay. And now, back to our goblin host, Jimmy Killimal.
Okay, let's get another table in.
Hey, shouldn't we try to upscale the tavern while the pen pusher's still deep in her paperwork?
Yes, that's what I was trying to do.
It is true that getting a dungeon into compliance is very expensive. What would our tap...
Well, I've had it with lugging bottles around. We need to be able to tap a few kegs. Then, get someone to serve the plunkin' ale. Fast booze flow equals fast cash.
Perfect. Let's take care of this while the master is busy elsewhere. He'll be grateful someday.
Yep, and so will our purses. Let's booze up the whole country and rake in the coins. All this sobriety and moderation...
Yeah. Modify the tavern, place 1 barrel to attract goblin customers. The attendance of the tavern varies according to the prestige, and the drinks on offer each group of customers has its own drink preference. Okay. Look at this. The menu lists in the dungeon's income and expenses. It also shows the tavern's revenues. Okay, I hear you. So we want to modify this. Place some barrels to attract goblins. And some of those as well, I think. There's a secret entrance over here.
Done! Our first keg tap. Looking good. Well, it's
Get 1
just
TripAdvisor
now,
sausage for
but
the
we'll
tavern.
look around for
The prestige of the
deals
room
on higher
increases
grade
if
stuff.
it is decorated.
It does have kind of a sock juice aftertaste.
You know what? We'll put one of those right in the middle. Perfect. Okay, what happens down here?
Done! Business is a-booming. Drunks are pouring in, and we've diversified our clientele. We run an inclusive establishment, as they say. One for all for alcohol.
Perfect. And master's none the wiser.
Uh-oh.
Raising your standards without letting the guards in on it? You're done for, you rascals. My report is on its way. Unless we can reach a
What are you
deal.
talking about?
We'll negotiate. Discreetly.
Before we do that, I want to modify this room a little bit more. Can I like move you here? Does that leave room for another table? No, what if I moved you 1 more? That's got to be the way forward, right? What's happening
I
now?
have identified another
Oh, good.
item of non-compliance
Oh,
of
good.
one of your dungeon's primary sub-processes that prevents it from being eligible for exploration. Your organization suffers from chronic underinvestment in its inventory for the capabilities of tooling and other crafting appliances.
Relax. Take care of this immediately, or I'll turn you into a screwdriver.
Yes, master.
Build a workshop. We can do that. Over here, maybe? It annoys me that I can't put a door here. If I can't put a door here, do we build it over here maybe? There's another entrance or exit or something over here. Okay, what if the workshop was here? Okay, it's a bit of a weird one, but what if the workshop was here? Perfect. I mean, it's a big workshop without a huge amount going on in it. This is still happening over here. Perfect. We can have 18 customers in here. Do I need to clean the kitchen? I'm going to clean it, although I think that annoys the orc.
Revax, why are hammer blows echoing in my dungeon?
Well, Master, we built a workshop following your orders.
This won't help with my research. It generates too much cosmoplumic havoc. Well, at least I hope it'll be helpful in bringing my grandiose plans to fruition.
Why is it telling me I need a guard room? Oh, I can put new stuff in, I see. What have we got here? A human guard locker, a goblin guard locker. We'll have one of each, shall we? Perfect. We might need more beds. I mean, a tad annoying that they need to go that way round, but perfect. What are we doing? We are hiring 2 goblin artisans. I would like another cleaner. How do I hire? Hold on, was that the wrong button? Recruitment. What have we got here? Another cleaner, another cook. Can only hire 1. Let's get a second cleaner in. You're upset. Why are you upset?
Bashing heads is only solution.
I'm in good shape. I smell like an elf. Because this is clean, I'm guessing. Perfect.
I will carry out a qualitative audit of this technical support structure and
You
give
do
you
that.
an appropriate report. It would seem you're approaching minimum acceptable standards.
Hurrah! That's exactly what we wanted to be
Holy
reaching.
cow! I don't know what those fund folks fuel up on, but it's no joke. Plum moonshine, perhaps?
We did it.
I'm sorry, but the fund considers your reputation insufficient to justify opening your dungeon for exploration.
Are you having a laugh?
Are we supposed to raise our reputation if we can't open the dungeon?
You could transfer a compensation of a few thousand gold coins to the fund, which would increase your reputation.
Unbelievable.
This is blatant extortion.
These people. Reputation is tied to the dungeon's room. Try selecting the kitchen. The prestige of a room is represented by stars. Set one of your cooks to view this information. They're not here. What's happening? Where are they?
Orc ready to do stuff.
Each minion has their own expectations for the room. Some basic rooms such as bathrooms cannot meet the expectations of high-level minions. In such cases, make sure that other rooms they use are high enough prestige. Okay, reach dungeon reputation 3. The prestige of the room increases if it is decorated. Minions generate a reputation if they work in a room that meets their expectations. Well, we can start with decorations, right? Let's get some of these in, if we can. I mean, I can only put one of these in here. But it's something at least. I don't know if we necessarily want a well-lit bathroom. But let's do it. This might be a tough one to decorate as well, but... How about you? A meat buffet. A vegetable buffet. I'm not sure we're going to be able to fit this in here. Based on... Just about, okay. Interior, let's do some more decoration then. Get some of these in here maybe if we can. Perfect. Can't put any more of these things in, but I guess we can do some decorating. We'll get one of you in here, shall we? Maybe not. We'll just have these. Perfect. How are we looking over here? Got a load of elves in here.
Dwarves are such a pain.
Okay, things are being built. I don't know if that's necessarily helping, but... So here's a question for you. We've got one elf in here. I mean, they never seem to be in here. We've got one elf in here and one orc in here. How are we meant to keep them both happy? Wait, what are you doing?
Did someone ask for me?
You're cleaning. Okay, I can handle that. Don't know if this has gone up at all. What are you two actually doing? I am not going to be able to get you in here. This room is too small. Perfect, get in there. I don't think this is going up at all.
What?
Excuse me?
I mean, are we happy in this room? What if I just speed this up? Does this go up at all? It's going up. It is going up. I mean, albeit slowly, but it's going up. Reputation has been increased by 1 level, better than nothing. Dungeon of Naheulbeuk's reputation will grow if you continue. It will grow if your management is satisfactory. Okay, it is still going up slowly. Really slowly. I don't think there's much more we can do necessarily, though. Could hire some more people. I don't know if that's necessary. I think we just leave it running, right? are these? Vegetable buffets. Attracts humans, dwarves, and elves. There is no room. How many people are in here? 18 of 18. So we really need to expand our... whatever this is. You should form a union. No, you shouldn't. What are you talking about? We should form a union. Get out from behind the bar, you scumbags. I'm not convinced that anyone's doing any work. The reputation is going up though, look at it. We haven't been raided for a very long time either. You need the toilet. Okay. But you've gone for some food. That's never a wise idea when you need the toilet, mate. You should definitely do that in the opposite order. Have we got enough room in here for everything? Do we need to increase what we've got going on? We're up to 1.5. 1.5. 1 and a little bit. 1 and a little bit. Still 1 over here. Not really anything else I can put in here other than more decorations. This is the world's smallest kitchen. And this, we're still waiting for the... What if I expanded this room out? What if we did that? Are we doing anything here? I don't know if we are. No, right, that didn't work. I can move the whole tavern. Holy crap, this changes everything. I should just rebuild the tavern though, right? Oh, I don't know if I can. What if I moved it all? What if I moved it to like here? I mean, I could just squeeze the room. I think we have to move it. Let's do it. I mean, I'd really like to not... How do I... Okay, remove walls. Bit confused by this. How do I... Is that some tiles cannot be reached? What does... So we haven't got a door. So let's add a door. Let's just do this. Sorry everybody, tavern's moving. The kitchen's a reasonable distance away, mind you, but once we've built it, I'm going to see if I can readjust it. I mean, the boss might be fed up that the tavern's right next to his house, but that didn't seem to do anything. Okay, maybe this will work. Okay, that looks more promising, right? Okay, so we still need to move some stuff, but okay, so we need another table in there. That looks good. And then we can get some of these in that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I think we're good, right? Now we've got room to expand the kitchen out. Customers are coming back up. Love it. Reputation is almost there, you'll be pleased to know. Some of the percentage of production is automatically sold. What the heck? Do we need more? I think we need more seats, right? 9 of 18. Let's see if it goes up to... 12 of 18. $14 of 18. We're going to need more tables. And I think that means we can move the kitchen. We did it.
It's starting to get cramped in here. We have to restore access to the second floor. Damn it, this place is a real dump.
Huh? Did I just
No, we didn't complain about the dungeon. No, it's all good.
I mean, don't you think this place could use more cleaning up? And less chaos?
I think I've done a pretty good job down here.
Affirmative. Waste disposal would surely improve our dominion over the perimeter.
Huh. Yes, it might. Do that then. Where would this place be without my...
He makes a valid point. Congratulations, reputation of dungeon progressing nicely and access to the second floor is unlocked. Additional floors increase the dungeon's maximum minimum capacity, but also comes with an increase in management fees. The latter is included in the sum in orange. You need a staircase. We're just going to build a staircase and I think we're going to be done. I mean, I'm not a fan of this staircase, but we'll put it at the back here. Nice. Look at this little balcony. Love that.
Done. We deserve a spot in TripAdvisor's Best Fine Game Dungeons ranking list.
Okay.
I shall study your improvements to evaluate their adequacy with the general criteria set out by the fund's equalization grids.
Yeah, good.
Hey, now that the dough's rolling in, what should we do with it? Should we stuff it in a mattress, or did you have something more secure in mind?
Good question, Mel.
I could ask the master to store the gold in his quarters. On the other hand, that might make it hard for us to withdraw the funds we need. And I can't spend all my time paying salaries.
Yep, especially when we don't want the boss sniffing around the books too much, eh? A treasure room is what we need, and a dwarf banker, that would keep things square.
Affirmative. When wages are paid, the guards can't be swayed. Otherwise, you get desertions, looting, and coup d'etat. That's a Monday for you.
May I point out that the intrinsic security of fiduciary operations can be greatly enhanced by strict segregation of premises through architectural level differentiations.
Okay, put them on a different floor.
What's that nutbag going on
Well
about?
said, Mel.
She says we should build a vault room in the upper floors to keep our gold safe from thieves. It's just admin speak.
I hear.
I'm pleased to announce that given the positive assessment of the evolution of your reputation rating and the concomitant fulfillment of minimum hosting standards, this dungeon is now open for exploration.
Great news, Doris.
Why, Yorick Skull. Finally.
Affirmative. I'll immediately put us in yellow alert. Code 22.
Whoa, I'm not sure we're ready. I guess we still have some time.
The Dungeons Fund has already put up a notice concerning the opening of your establishment. The first adventurers should be on their way. They all yearn to be the first ones.
Freaking faucets! To arms!
Adventurers incoming. Red alert. Code 808.
Okay, so people are coming. Okay, they came through the back door. Okay, there's a big old battle about to go on. One of our artisans needs the toilet. Where are the rest of our guards, god damn it? They're out here playing games. This is bad news. We're going to kill the wizard. We have lost a guard. We've lost 2 guards. We killed their maybe barbarian. Someone kill the dwarf. Nice. Yes, he's here. Come on, buddy. We did it.
We clearly were unprepared to face these adventurers.
It's the Dungeons Fund, Master. They took us by surprise. Probably as punishment for refusing to pay to increase our reputation.
By Van Tog's whips of misfortune, I'd rather die than suffer their extortion. We must strengthen our defenses then.
Affirmative.
Okay, well look, there's a lot of things to take on. 5 enemies killed, 4 dead minions. Ouch.
Reports of your dungeon's performance are proliferating in the nearby surroundings. The frequency of collective exploratory incursions will increase. Do you need a
Yeah. We don't need your help.
Please note that dungeon traps must...
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much paperwork. So, are you done with the defense reinforcement plan?
Affirmative. Planning complete. Ready for transfer to steward.
So, let's see. What?
Negative. I've aimed for essential operational capabilities. An armory, new recruits, and detection by means of avian patrols.
Sounds like a
Remember
plan.
that the fund pays compensation for each adventurer killed. You'd be contributing, thus, to the regulation of their population.
What the heck?
While participating in the
Okay, yeah. Clearly the most devious adventurers can enter the dungeon without using the main door. Check your trap arsenal by selecting the interior tab. Okay, so we can put these down to trigger when people are in and about. I see. Okay, well, look, I think we've got a load of tasks to do, but I think we're going to leave it here. This has been Nebek's Dungeon Master, I think it's called. Dungeon Master. I quite enjoyed this. It's an interesting take on base building, really. If you have as well, then amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've played this game, if you're thinking about playing this game, all of those things. I just spent 2,000 gold on traps. We're going to leave it here. This has been an interesting little run for me, these 29 games in 29 days. If you've watched all of them, I really appreciate it. Let me know if you bought any of the games that we played. And hopefully there'll be some demos coming up on the channel from the Steam Fest that went on in February as well. So thank you so much. I'll see you again soon.